Gonna be trying the Faddas White crossed with Drax Diego's The Dream Purple Peach. I tried some of these earlier on from Amadeo, and I remember them being good. It's been a while, so I don't really remember. This is a more peach colored variant. I don't notice any blushing on it. I believe the ones that Amadeo sent were more, I want to say they were kind of like off-white with some purple blushing. So the look's a little different. Still has that pendant shape. But this one's a little bit bigger too, I think. We'll see if the flavor is very different or not. Honestly, I'm not going to remember too well, so we'll see. Stinging burn on the tip of the tongue right as soon as it touched. Kind of burned as soon as I swallowed the pepper down the back of the throat. There's a hint of sweetness, but I don't notice a whole lot of flavors. There's a little bit more with the aftertaste, excuse me, from like burps and stuff. Heat's starting to go down through the chest and to the top of the stomach already. I'm salivating a lot, and it is working on the sinuses. And I've got a little bit of a clammy sweat going on. Heat's not too bad at the moment. Like pretty darn hot, but not sure if I'd put it at super hot level or not. Like at the moment, it's very, very manageable. Like I can tell it's hot, but it's definitely not killing me right now. That could change here in a few minutes. Peppers have gotten me before, where you're thinking, oh, that's hot, but it's not too hot. I can handle this. And then all of a sudden, it just starts ramping up to 100. And you're breathing in air and everything, so. But at the moment, it doesn't seem too bad. It doesn't taste bad, but unfortunately, the flavor is like very mild. It's very, it seems kind of muted, and the complexities of the flavor are hard to notice until after you've fully eaten the pepper. They're not very upfront. It's a very like afterthought kind of flavor. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Once again, not a bad flavor at all. Very tasty actually, but I kind of do wish it was a little more upfront and flavorful. Excuse me. More upfront and flavorful, like when you were chewing and eating it initially, rather than kind of coming back later. Because I can kind of taste some of the flavors now. And all very like sweet and like peppery type flavors. Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting out of it. It's kind of interesting. And I do really like it, but once again, I wish I wish it was more upfront and initial. Rather than kind of like an aftertaste or an afterthought where you don't notice it until you're already burning. The burn doesn't seem to build, seems to be just straight through. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it's going down at this point. But it is burning mainly on the side of the tongue that I chewed it on mostly, the tip of the tongue, and the back of the throat. So it's kind of an all-rounder ish type burn. But it's not hitting everything. It's kind of burning locally to where I chewed it and swallowed it. It is starting to spread to the roof of the mouth. Yeah, I mean, and then, like I said, it's not too bad. If you're eating hot stuff regularly, it's not going to be a problem for you. If you're not eating hot stuff regularly, it might be a little rough, but it's not going to kill you, I don't think. But yeah, it's very good, very tasty. Hot enough. Hot enough for me, honestly, like, to where I can enjoy the heat, but not be suffering. I'm hoping I can get to that point with a lot of these, like, much hotter pods, but some of them, even if it's not just killing me, it's doing some work. This one's pleasant to me. Might even consider snacking on them once in a while. It's hot enough to where I probably wouldn't really want to do that because of my stomach, but as far as like the flavor and the heat goes in the mouth, it's not too bad at all. And I'm not sure if the flavors will translate better when prepared into something like a powder or a sauce. Excuse the neighborhood noise. The flavors as they come kind of as an afterthought are kind of pleasant in their own way. Yeah, I think we're finally starting to drop on the heat level just a little bit. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it. Thanks for watching.